Thanks so much for joining us right here at 4. I'm Shay McAllister. Kentuckiana is starting to see a rise in flu cases, and it's not just limited to this region. It's actually happening all over the country. Take a look at this map by the CDC. This is the weekly flu report with data from the week ending on October 22nd. You can see Kentucky and Indiana are still in the low range, but on the higher side. Right around Kentuckiana, Virginia, Tennessee, and other southern states are already experiencing high cases. But today we are bringing you team coverage on the flu response in our area. Taylor Woods looking at the severity of this year's virus and what you can do to keep yourself and your family safe. And then Alexis Jones on the school impact, some closing down in an attempt to stop the spread. But first, we are starting with Taylor Woods. Taylor, what did those doctors tell you today when you asked them about the flu in our area?
Yeah, well, Shay, doctors are saying they're seeing an increase in flu cases, and it appears our flu season will be earlier than previous years. Experts tell me the best time to get a flu shot is now. After wearing masks for more than 2 years and being told to thoroughly wash hands during the pandemic, Dr. Paul Schultz says those precautions are starting to fade away, and now there is an increase in flu cases.
The concern is that because we're not doing that like we did in 2020 and 2021, that we may have a more severe flu season here this season.
Emily Beckman is a nurse practitioner at Norton Healthcare and has already seen more patients with the flu.
A patient that came in and saw one of my colleagues had a high fever, feels like she got hit by a train, body aches, nothing, just didn't feel great.
In just a week, there has been a 6% increase of flu positivity, going from 4% positivity rate to now 10%. And doctors say there really isn't a lot they can do for the flu.
We really don't have much in the way of treatments for influenza. So if you get severe influenza, there's really not much that we can do other than provide supportive care.
So the best time to get a flu shot is now, experts say, especially before Thanksgiving and holidays with any large gatherings.
As soon as you can, go out and get that vaccine because you do want to protect yourself and your family members.
These cases of influenza have made it even harder to differentiate between COVID-19 and the regular flu. Nurse practitioner Beckman says there is not one defining characteristic, as symptoms can be exactly the same.
When you come to like a Norton facility, we actually test a PCR test that tests you for flu and COVID at the same time.
Now, doctors say you can get the flu shot and a COVID booster at the same time. In studio, Taylor Woods, WHAS 11 on your side.